Hello, I'm Andy Parker and welcome to UK Carp Fisherman. This series is going to be based on how to tie all sorts of rigs and the presentations to try and help you catch more carp. Now the first rig in this series is going to be one of my all-time favourite rigs to use because of its versatility absolutely anywhere, and that is going to be the Ronnie rig, also known as the spinner rig. Here we have the Ronnie rig slash spinner rig, and now we're going to break this down into components you will need to complete this. Key components needed are either a crank, curved shank or a wide gape hook, a size 11 spinner swivel, a medium size kicker, a micro ring swivel just so we can attach our hook bait, medium size hook beads, some stiff link 25-pound fluorocarbon boom material, crimping tool with small crimps, an anti-tangle sleeve, some pulley tools, some tungsten putty or the new Corda balancing weights, some bait floss for attaching our hook bait. Also going to need a boiling needle and of course your chosen bait. This is the CC Moores NS1 pop-ups 14mm. While I'm going to be using pop-ups, you can also use wafters, dumbbells and even bottom baits. This rig is that versatile. That is why it is one of my favourite. Now let's get and put the parts together. Now the first thing we need to do is put our balancing weight on our spinner swivel. Now normally if you're using putty, you'd put the putty on your boom, on the crimp, where it joins the spinner. But as I'm using the Corda balancing weights, I'll put this on there now just to make life easier. Attach our hook through the back of the eye. And that is our spinner swivel onto our hook. And then we're going to take the kicker, thread that onto the hook, without making sure we come through the end, slide that on down through, over the eye, just teasing it gently. You may need to get something to hold the hook. Just use your fingers to gently slide it down. That is your kicker over your swivel. Then we attach the micro swivel. Then we take hook bead through the centre. There's a small hole. There you go. Poke it through there without trying to put it through your finger. And just pull off and then ease it on round. We want that bead roughly opposite the end of the hook, and that should sit like that. We can then grab our boom material. We roughly want about 10 inches. Cut that off. We then take our small crimp, place it through one side of the crimp, can be fiddly, but just take your time. Grab our swivel, thread that through, back through the other side. Now because we're using small crimps, remember to use the small crimper. Pull that down through tight. One big squeeze. Done. That is one end of our boom done. Can trim that little tag off. Do your boom to your desired length. I like to roughly have about 6 inches. Put a kink in it so I know where I'm gonna do it. Then get my anti-tangle sleeve. Let me just cut this end off, a bit fresher. Slide that down through there. Then get another small crimp. Put that on there, past my kink. Back through the other side. Until I feel where the kink is, push it up and just leave a little loop, just so you've got somewhere to attach it to your quick change swivel on your terminal tackle. Again, small crimp, small crimper. Squeeze that down where you want it, tight. Cut the tag end off. Pull the anti-tangle sleeve up and that will pull over once you're on your terminal tackle. Now, as you can see, there's a bit of a twist in it. I want to get rid of that twist and just make sure it's all nice and straight. So just put a pulley end on each. Pulley tool on one end, pulley tool on the other. And just pull that tight. As you can see, that's now dead tight. Exactly how I want it. Take your chosen hook bait. Thread it on the needle. Take some bait floss. Thread that through. Find the end of your needle. And just tease the floss through. Find both ends. And just pull that hook bait just so it's down onto the barrel of the micro swivel. That will help hold that in place. Cut the excess off, just leave 5 to 10 mil. And then just burn the end down, blob it down, That's not coming off. And there you have it. There's my Ronnie rig. Thank you for joining me, and see you next time.